Hi, and welcome to this week's The Mortgage Broker broadcast. I'm your host, Craig Skelton, and today I'm getting into a topic that affects every single advisor. I'm talking about contracts, whether you're joining a network, renewing an existing agreement, or considering a move, the fine print matters. I've heard too many brokers, too many stories where brokers who have felt stuck or surprised by clauses that they just didn't understand. So, this episode will help you spot the key provisions and protect yourself and your business. So, why do contracts matter? Well, contracts are the foundations of your relationship with a network or a firm. They set out the fees, the support you receive, and the restrictions on what you can and can't do. And when you're self employed, it's tempting to skim and just sign it, especially if you're excited about the new opportunities. I do totally get that. But a lot of the time, advisors are often focused only on fees and overlook the bigger picture, such as charges, professional indemnity insurance, supervision fees, file check charges, and leaving fees too. And these costs can significantly affect your take home pay. So it's important that you have a complete picture of what you owe and when. So make sure you read before you sign. Plenty of brokers I've spoken to regret joining a network because of the restrictive clauses that they didn't notice. So, a few examples of these are client ownership. Some networks claim ownership of your clients even after you leave. So, if you leave, your clients could be assigned to another advisor, another firm. So, make sure you retain your client relationships. You also need to look at the commission structure. Ensure commission terms are clear and transparent. If a network takes 10%, what is that 10% of exactly? Look for hidden overrides, extras, or payaways. Enhanced commission with a limited panel might mean your clients pay more. So decide if you're comfortable with that or not. What also is important is technology and data. Make sure the network's back office systems fit your business model. Ask to see a demo and ensure you can access your client data easily if you do leave. And also, as well, compliance and support. Good compliance processes protect your business, they don't hinder them. Ask about the sales processes, the experience of the compliance team, and how file reviews are conducted. Inconsistent feedback can cause frustration. And what about added value? A network should be just more than a regulatory umbrella. It should add value to your business with training, coaching, peer development, and marketing support too. You don't just want to feel like you're a number. And what about notice periods? The length of your notice period affects how quickly you can get authorized elsewhere and start earning again. So you need to make sure you understand that. Find whether you'll be continue to be paid commission during notice period, and whether your network will novate your renewal commissions for to your new firm too. And what about exit and leaving fees? How much will it cost you to leave? Off any fees are one off or ongoing. Check if free check if free to join offers come with any hidden costs later on too. And what about time periods? How long are you committed for? A longer time could keep you from moving to a better opportunity in the future. And what about novation fees? If the network allows you to novate, ask if there's a charge for transferring your pipeline and your old protection clients. What about restrictive covenants and non compete clauses? If your contract includes restrictive covenants, clauses that limit you what you can do after leaving, it's crucial to know your rights. And just getting a bit technical under like with regards to law, under English law, post termination restrictions are only enforceable if they protect a legitimate business interest and are no broader than necessary. So, legitimate interests include sort of trade secrets, confidential information, and most importantly, client relationships. The scope and duration must be reasonable. Generally, the longest acceptable non compete period is 12 months. So, a non dealing and non solicitation clauses, such as like what, for example, restrictions on working with or accepting business from certain clients are often limited to those clients who you have worked with in the 6 to 12 months before you're leaving. There is actually also talk of capping non-compete clauses at 3 months in the UK, but It's not law as yet, but it's also worth watching out for that as well. And even if a clause appears in your contract, it might not be enforceable if it goes beyond what is necessary. And it's always important to ask legal advice if you are unsure. One thing that I'll always sort of say with regards to clients is that no matter what your contract is, at the end of the day, the client can choose who they want to use for their mortgage. No, you may not be able to sort of tout your old clients or try and market to those people, but if they do find you, they reach out to you and want to use you as your mortgage broker, you're normally okay. So, what about preparing to leave a network or firm? So, if you are thinking about leaving before the end of the year, if you are thinking about leaving before the end of the year, then it's important to start planning now. Plan and stay amicable. Leaving requires preparation and timing. Keep relationships positive. You might need references or support in the future. And timing matters because you need to coordinate your notice period and with authorization with your new firm or network. And make sure you follow the process. Send resignations by email and follow them up if you need to. Complete all the exit requirements carefully. Failure to do so could delay your new authorization. And protect your pipeline. If your contract allows novation, negotiate to transfer your existing pipeline and your renewal commissions. If not, consider the financial impact of losing those payments. And communicate with your clients once you're allowed, and if you are allowed, inform your clients of the move and reassure them that their service won't be disrupted. Check your contract for any restrictions on contacting clients post departure. And review your compliance. This one thing that does get overlooked. Review your compliance. Make sure your files are up to date and can withstand an audit. Outstanding compliance issues could complicate your exit and also complicate your future as well. So if you are looking to join the network, here are a few things that I would be looking out for when you're looking to join a new network. Make sure the first thing you do is read before you sign, understand exit fees, tie-ins, client ownership and notice periods, splits and fees. Look beyond advisor commissions and commission splits and make sure you know the true costs and all the costs. Ensure commission structures are and panel selections are totally transparent. And what about technology? What CRM do they use? Ask for a demo. Can you use your own? And then also as well about protecting your business. What does compliance look like? How are you going to get to CAS? Understand the processes. And also as well, just making sure wrapped around all this is that you're not just a number. Look for networks that offer training, coaching, support, mentoring, marketing help too. And if you are unsure, if you do have any questions, it's okay to get professional help. Contracts can be complex and often tailored to protect the other party. Please remember that at all times. They are often tailored to protect the other party. So consider hiring a solicitor with experience in financial services to review your contract and explain any terms that you don't understand. It's just a small investment of time and money compared to the potential costs of being stuck in an unfavorable agreement or losing your client base. So that's it. That's this week's podcast. Contracts may not be the most exciting or inspiring topic, but understanding them is crucial to protecting your business and your peace of mind. Take time to read the small print, ask questions, and seek advice. And just a quick reminder about the Broke Foundry. If you are weighing up a move or thinking about going fully self employed, the Broker Foundry community has resources and monthly videos with Jonathan Needham and I on getting help in that. So yeah, there's a YouTube channel called The Broke Foundry. Have a look at that. There are videos and help on there. And also as well, I do offer self-employed broker pathways, which is three routes of if you're launching as a new broker, building your own brand, or wanting to become an AR. I can help you on those three paths. So just check out my website, craigskelton.co.uk, or send me a message and we can have a chat about how can I help you. And if you have found this episode useful, share it with other brokers, leave a review, subscribe it so you don't miss future discussions and episodes. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And as always, please don't forget to run your own race.